DeSantis made a stop down here in Southwest Florida. He held a press conference over in northern Collier County, and that's where we find Wink News reporter Claire Galt. Claire, what did the governor have to say?
Nicole, the governor came here to South Street Bar in Naples to announce that he is pushing for changes to the U.S. Constitution. First and foremost, Nicole, he wants congressional term limits. He also wants a line item veto for the president, a balanced budget requirement, and a law saying that any law that applies to the American people has to also apply to members of Congress. He said that this is about taking the power away from D.C. politicians and giving it back to the American people. Now, I asked him if he thinks everybody is going to hop on board with these proposals. Governor, what kind of pushback, if any, do you expect for these proposals?
I don't think, hopefully not a lot. I think that people will say, oh, term limits. They'll always come up with rationales as to why. Some have said it lets the lobbyists run the show. Well, in Washington, D.C., the lobbyists are already running the show. Could it get any worse? They say, oh, well, the staff becomes more powerful. Most of these big spending bills that are thousands of pages that nobody reads, those are written by staff. They're not written by the members. And so I think all the things people will point to as a problem with term limits, that's already happening right now. And so I think term limits would create a really positive movement on the way forward.
The governor said that term limits have worked great in the state of Florida. But Ron DeSantis, he does not actually have the authority to make these changes himself. He said that he is simply working with other states to make the push for these reforms. He said that Washington is never going to reform itself. Live in Naples, Claire Galt, Wink News.